Hey, hello guys, welcome back to a new video. So in this video I have this particular switch EX2300 and there is some boot issues. The unit doesn't boot. I mean, it boot to the prom, but I mean, even if I execute the factory default configuration, I mean, it doesn't work. Just look at that. I mean, apparently the Junos is corrupted. So the only solution in this case is reinstall, the operating system, and you can see that there is, one amber light right there, meaning that is something wrong with the unit. In this case, the operating system is corrupted. I already tried to execute factory default and nothing works. So the only solution is prepare a USB, copy, create a bootable. So here's the USB, and I will insert this into my computer, and I will use the software, Balena Etcher, in order to create the bootable USB device. So the USB is already there. So let me show you. I have the program right here, this one right here. Let's execute it. Okay, flash from file. So I have this into my download folder. That's the image that I have. Look at that. Look the image. It's not the regular, Junos. This is basically, an ISO image. So let's open right here. Select the target. This one right here. This procedure will erase everything on the destination device. Select and flash. All right. Let me. Okay, the copy process is running. This will take maybe just a few minutes, couple minutes maybe, and after that we are just removing the drive from the computer, reboot the switch, and then abort the boot process, go into the boot menu, and boot from USB, and this will basically restoring the Junos OS on the switch. Okay, the unit is ready. Just let's close this. And let me remove the USB. So now let's insert the USB into the switch right there. Look at that. Here, I need to power cycle the switch for sure. Okay. Connect it back, and then just abort the boot process right here. Control C. Right there. Go to the option number 4, boot menu, and then select the option number 4, boot from USB, and that will basically boot from there and reinstall everything on here. So this will erase everything on the unit, but we don't have any other choice because the operating system is corrupted. So this process will take about maybe between 10 to 12, 15 minutes, something like that. But I will pause the video, of course, and I will show you the whole process of the installation, Junos installation. So look at that, guys. All the upgrade process from here, basically, right? It will format the unit. It will detect the boot flash right here. All the storage partitions, and verifying the content of the new OS, and basically this is the new version right there. So let's wait until everything is complete, and I'll show you more information about that. So the installation process is complete. So look at that, guys. There is a lot of it requires like a maybe 15 minutes, something like that. But you know, all processes right here, you know, the generate, you know, the SSH RSI keys, you know, for the that way you can access the unit, you know, if you enable SSH, of course. You have the private key and the public key right here. Is part of the installation process, of course. And yeah, very much, you know, the unit is everything looks okay. Let's double check, run a few diagnostic commands. CLI show system information. So that's the new Junos show chassis hardware detail. Right there, show chassis routing engine, show chassis environment, show chassis FPC peak status. Everything is online, and show chassis alarm. Show system alarm. So basically, you know, everything is okay. Show PoE controller. Sometimes you need to manually upgrade the PoE controller. Everything looks okay to me. So that will be everything for today, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Bye.